Injective is up nearly 20% on the day, currently trading at $50 and has a market cap of $4.7 billion. It has seen 200% increase in volume in the last 24 hours and is in a massive uptrend. Now, where do we go from here? Well, quickly, if you don't know what Injective actually does, it quotes itself as a blockchain built for finance and is a open layer 1 blockchain powering next generation DeFi applications, including decentralized spot and derivatives exchanges. So some of the use cases of Injectives that it is mentioned on its own is protocol governance, DApp value capture, proof of stake security, developer incentives, and staking. All these keywords, if you really don't understand what this means, it just means it is a heavy and big protocol used by developers and other projects that want security in their own systems. So it is helping build other projects. It's a building block of other companies, essentially. Now, Injective is on a massive surge recently, even the last day up nearly 20%. In terms of market cap, Injective is now in a top 30 for market cap, and I think this is going to be a top 20 crypto very soon, towards top 15. If we have a whole look at the whole market, seeing a top 15 crypto would put Injective at around about a $10 billion market cap, and I think that this year that honestly is going to happen just because of the hype it's been getting, because of its use case, its backers, including a lot of big companies and big individuals. So they have backers such as Binance, Pantera Capital, Jump Crypto, and Mark Cuban. A lot of big money and big whales are supporting this project, and usually whales know what they're doing. As simple as it sounds, they put their money in the right places, and Injective is certainly in the right place at the moment. And I think that in terms of a long-term picture, Injective is definitely a top 15 crypto, a minimum. So a market cap of anywhere between $10 billion to sort of $12 billion. I think that will be the range high for Injective on this run, or in terms of price, somewhere around that $120 to $150 mark. So 3x from here. However, saying that, you have to note that is a longer term prediction. I'm not saying it's going to do that tomorrow, next week, next month. I'm just saying in the future, I think it will be a top 15 crypto. However, looking at the last sort of a month alone, up 30%, year alone up nearly 1200%, and sort of, if we pull up the chart, ever since we saw that big run for Injective towards $30, it hasn't really stopped. It's had its pullbacks. We saw, so from December it's trading at $18, saw that range high of $42, up 130% in 2 weeks, and we're sort of breaking out again, and Injective just doesn't seem to be slowing down. However, it is going to rely on the whole market again. Obviously, Bitcoin trading at just under 72,000. So as long as Bitcoin can even just hold where it is, even if it dumps a little bit, we've seen with Injective that it just keeps going. So we saw that pullback for Bitcoin on the 15-minute, where Bitcoin pushed nearly 4% in the space of 2 hours. So it hit that range low at 68,500, and then Injective bounced back. It didn't even pull back that much compared to other altcoins, and bounced back almost immediately. It turned both of these candles green, and we saw that higher high. We also seen a divergence on RSI. So as price has been going up, we've seen RSI going down. That is a bullish divergence, and now we're sort of consolidating. I think that Injective, even if it does pull back on the 15-minute, I think it's certainly going to produce a higher low, so range low towards that $47 mark if we do push down, and I think it's going to push up back from there. So if you're looking for orders on the 15-minute, I would look towards this sort of support here at $47 to $46. Now, depending on this region, we could see, I think that it would be easy to say that it would be a bounce. Unless Bitcoin just absolutely dumps 10% right now, then obviously Injective is going to break lower. But I think any dips on Injective just have been absolutely demolished. They've been bought up almost straight away, and that is a really good sign for what you want to see. In terms of volume, Injective just saw a massive spike in volume. It has decreased slightly So we might get a slow period of consolidation here, just for a couple days, one to 2 days, I reckon, trading towards that $50 mark, because $50 is a huge milestone in terms of price. If you think about it, the average investor looking at a crypto, it hit that even $50 mark. You know, there are certainly going to be people who take profits now here, but I think just because it's broken past that support that it had at $40, I think pushing towards $55 to $60 seems pretty reasonable now. It's not going to stop anytime soon for Injective. I think it's a really, really valuable project. The thing you do have to note is that having a look at the day chart, if we just reset price here, Injective hasn't produced a lower low on the day chart in months, really, in a very, very long time. So the thing to note for that is it eventually this run will produce a lower low on the day chart. So whenever that is, even if it hits $60 first, there is going to be a point where it is going to come down to support towards $40, I reckon, in terms of long-term picture. But if you're looking for a quick scalp trade, I think Injective hopping in that $46 mark is going to be a pretty safe bet. However, make sure you do your own research. This all depends on the whole market as a trend, not just Injective itself. If Bitcoin does break down, Injective obviously will follow. But I think this is certainly a top 15 crypto trading towards that $10 billion mark in the next couple of months to years. And I think it is a really valuable project. But that has been a quick video on Injective. If you want to check out any other cryptos, let me know down below. But I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace.